you say that all these unique selling propositions, the USP, it would be applied to all your previous entrepreneurial ventures, businesses, and how do you go about developing or designing such a USP for the various businesses that you went into?
USPs, I don't know whether this is an entrepreneurial technique or whatever, but for me, if I approach, let's say if I wanted to open a discotheque, bar, the first question I ask myself is, all right, what is your reason for being? Just like our steamboat restaurant, okay, you want to start a steamboat restaurant, fine, but what is your reason for being there?
Okay.
Just by saying it, we're a steamboat restaurant, doesn't mean anything. But my reason for being there is a steamboat restaurant that features live seafood, which nobody else does,
sure.
And it also is in a 10,000 square feet environment, lots of greenery, very comfortable al fresco dining. That is my reason that people will come.
Okay, great.
Some other people may say, my reason for being is because my char kway teow is the best in the universe.
Sure.
You know, whatever it is. For me, it's fairly simple. You want to start a business, you identify the niche where you are, and ask yourself, why should I be there?
Sure.
You know?
Sure. You mentioned earlier on you had maybe highest level certification where education is equivalent to SPM. And a lot of parents today are very particular about their children getting this A, that A, and just about every single day in A. I mean, you have become very successful over the years in everything that you have done. And obviously, it's not that important to have that paper qualification. What would you say is the cause of your success and have gotten you where you are today?
I would say, as far as I'm concerned personally, I've been a very lucky person insofar as career, work, and business is concerned. I've always, you know, thank goodness, always been able to be there at the right time in the right spot.
Okay.
You know, if you ask me whether I'm a person with any great entrepreneurial skill and which enables me to be where I am without having paper qualifications, then my answer to you would be no. I really don't have such great entrepreneurial skills like yourself or many of the entrepreneurs that you have nurtured. I've been, as I was saying to somebody on radio last night who insisted on calling me an entrepreneur, I said I'm not so much of an entrepreneur as an opportunist.
Okay.
You know, I was there. There was a need for something that I had an idea for. I acted on it, and there it was.
I think you give too much credit to the term luck. I would like to always believe that you have always come across as a mentor, someone that look upon to and pretty much follow your career track as to what you have done, what you have always been wanting to achieve. And you have been putting a lot of time and effort into acting. It's something that I'm very passionate about myself too. I decided to take the business route to also follow your route to make sure that it's secure, and then later on venture into acting full-time. What has kept you in the acting business even though it's such a rough and tough line to be in?
Well, I think you answered your own question, Ernie, because I started off in broadcasting, then I went into the mobile discotheque events management business, and then I started the F&B business. So I built a rather secure base, which then enables me in my later years in life to go into something which I've been passionate about since I was a small boy, which is acting, without being so much or without fully dependent on acting to make a living.
Sure.
You know, that's
okay.
why.
And you have also been very well known for your mouth, for being able to say, and today nowadays is very much of your writings, you know. You're a person I admire so much because you say what you think and what you believe in. And I always feel that you're wanting for the better of the community, for the better of the country perhaps. What has kept you wanting to just voice your opinion, even though sometimes you get some individuals that are just immature in their thinking to respond to you that way?
I think in that respect, I am a very average Malaysian or average human being. You live in a community, in a country, you are born there, you must care about your community. And because you care, you must voice out what you feel is not right, and what you see is not right. You must voice out your opinion. You must also have the ability to listen to the other person's opinion and then decide for yourself what is right or what is wrong and which path you want to follow. I think more and more young Malaysians, I feel, have become, by and large, very, very non-confrontational because they are a product of our education system, which
Sure.
teaches you not to be
Sure.
vocal,
Sure.
to accept everything that your 老师 or your
Sure.
姐姑 tells you as gospel truth. In other words, just shut up and do what I tell you, which is, I feel, not the way that a society or a country should develop.
Okay.
A society should develop with people wanting to ask questions for the overall betterment of the community and the society in which they live.
Sure.
You know, a lot of people say, Patrick, you're just a complainer. Yeah, I complain, but I complain because I care about something.
Yeah.
I will not complain about something that I don't care about,
Of course.
you know,
Yep.
and I want to correct that in
Sure.
whatever way I can.